So many of us are trying to show up for all these different people around us, and we put our own needs after all of that. And I'm here to tell you that I think the only way that we can show up for others is for us to show up for ourselves. Whether you are a mother, you're in relationship, the working environment, whether you work for yourself, all these different things, you can use those as opportunities to put all of that stuff ahead of you, or you could recognize that if you take care of you, you can show up much more powerfully for all of those other situations. And so there's this narrative that I have to put all these things ahead of me, and like the last thing I should do is take care of myself. And I'm here to tell you that the first thing you need to do is take care of yourself so that you can show up powerfully and fully and without resentment and anger for all these other situations. Because it is important for us to show up for other people, absolutely. And we don't want to live a life that's completely selfish and doesn't prioritize other people. But in order to do that in a way that feels good, so that we can be present for those people that we're showing up for, so that we can enjoy those moments, so that we aren't doing them in a way that feels, angry, and so the people around us actually feel that we want to be there, is to take care of ourselves. And so that can be movement. That's definitely meditation and taking care of your mind, getting quiet with your thoughts so you understand what it is that you feel and what it is that you want. So many people wind up busying themselves up and prioritizing all these other people, and they wake up and they're like, oh wait, well, what do I want? I haven't even begun to think about that. And so now here I am years later, not even close to what I want, because I never used that as something that was important to me. And so I'm here to tell you that taking care of yourself is the most selfless thing you can do, because it will help you to actually show up so powerfully for all those other people in your life, and to show up powerfully for your career and all of that stuff. And so I highly recommend that you switch your story and know that the first thing you need to do is to take care of you. And from that, everything else will be better. And your relationships with everyone else will be better. And your relationship with yourself will be better. And you'll also most likely create a life that feels amazing, because you'll have the time and the space to understand what it is that you actually desire. What is it that you really want? And then you can make sure that the things that you're doing daily are lining up with that. And that includes how you're going to be in those relationships with other people, how you want to show up for them, how you want to be present for them, and how you want to be non-reactive in those places. And so if we are not prioritizing ourselves, and if we're not taking care of ourselves, then all those different situations and all those different people that we wind up spending time with, it winds up having us in a space of defensiveness, like anger, frustration, and we take it out on all those other people, when in reality, if we took care of ourselves a little bit more, we wouldn't have that relationship with them or that feeling when we are with them, because we would already know that we took care of our stuff. And so we have enough energy in our tank so that we can be present for them, and we can enjoy those moments and not have resentment. And so I'm here to tell you that if you want to work on having a better relationship with yourself, on prioritizing your self-care so that you can show up powerfully, then I highly suggest you check out the relationships masterclass, because I give you all the tools to show you how to show up for yourself so that you can show up for others. I hope you enjoy it.